Yeah, hello everybody. So we are still on the entry we decided to pick, but like I said, because we do not control the market, at times it behaves the way it wants to behave. Okay, so we just follow suit and we do the needful. So we realize this was the demand points that we're looking at. Let me move on to the 5 minutes time frame so that you can see it clearly. Okay, now this was the particular place that we were looking for to take our entry, and this is it, the demand zone, and we did not get an entry over there. So you realize that this particular golden bus never got confirmed. Okay, so we had a new low. Now, because we had a new low, you have to do a new thing all together, a new thing all together. Okay, now I feel like um, the bulls are now ready and they are coming back into the market. So you could realize that after price tapped into the demand zone, we have never broken a high. We keep on making lows. Okay, so let me check it over here. We made this low, we maintain this high. We made this low, then we maintain these highs. Okay, then we made this low again, maintaining this high and this high around this point. So you can see that for the first time, although we are still in the demand zone, it is not a break of demand zone. This is a form of liquidation. Okay, this is one of my favorite entry criterias. Price pulled down and liquidated all the people having their stop losses around these areas. Okay, there were a pool of liquidity around these areas. All the liquidity has been grabbed by these candlesticks. Okay, so the entry is still valid, and you could see that this is the first time, like I said, this is the first time price has crossed a high. Okay, price has broken a high after the liquidation. We broke this high. Okay, so it tells you that momentum is coming back into the market. Now you have to change all the entry criteria. Once again, you have to look for breaks and mitigations, maybe around demand zones like this. You have to wait for price to tap into demand zones like this. Okay, price to tap into demand zones like this, then maybe you enter on the continuation. Nonetheless, because we have had a major liquidation around this point, because we have had a major liquidation, when you jump even onto the 15 minutes time frame, let's see what price did. Okay, oh shit, sorry. So let's see what price did. Even in the 15 minutes time frame, as you can see, you realize that this black line, okay, there were a lot of liquidity around here, and price came. And if you have followed the lesson, I taught you that liquidations candlesticks do not close below. Normally, it comes in and pulls back, and we have had a major liquidation over here, right? And after the major liquidation, we are pulling back. Now, because of this liquidation, when we break when we break this high, which has been broken already, this high, okay, this high which has been broken already, and all that I'm waiting for is for price to break this high again. If price is able to break this high in addition to this and that, then I'm going to enter the trade with a full position on it. But if it does not, then I keep my risk. Okay, I am doing this not for, because with this form of entry, you see, I'm not obeying the double GBs. Okay, the double GBs, there are no double GBs aligned, but I have had a confirmation where I'm having an entry where I have already had liquidations, and liquidations, entry after liquidations, are most at times the best. So when I see major liquidation, I don't wait for the GBs to align, I just get in. So that is what I am waiting for at the moment. When I see that, I am going to jump into the trade. So stay tuned and let's see how we are going to find ourselves or maneuver our way throughout this particular trade. Now, let me measure the risk I am going to put on. That is the high over here. Having this low in mind, probably putting something around 33 pips is okay. Putting something around 33 pips. So that is if it works. If this low is maintained, so I'll come here, come and calculate my 33 pips around here. and see the best I can do. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm going to see you. Yeah, so guys, what I currently seeing, you see, like patience is everything when it comes to this game. If you don't have patience, you cannot deal. Okay, so when we had a like this low, you realize that even over here we can have a set of golden boxes aligned. You understand? We have this brick over here around this point, this brick over here, and what do you see? We had this brick over here, which after the liquidation price confirmed this thing. Then we had another high over here, another high over here. Then we had a push back into the previous GB, okay, for mitigation. Then finally, we have broken up to confirm this second. So you see double GBs align, okay? Yeah, double GBs align. The reason why personally I am not entering this trade after the double GBs align is because I want to see this high being conquered. Okay, the moment this high gets conquered, I'm going to get in and I don't fear about whatever happens. You understand? Like I said, we saw the first time price came above a high and it has done that, pushed back. It has done that the second time. I want the third time that I'm going to strike the market very hard on my two account and we see how things are going to be from there. If I take a losing trade, yes, I can afford. If I take a winning trade, it adds up to my account and that'll be so amazing. So let's see how things turns out literally. Yeah. Okay, so guys, what I said, like the trade is literally moving, is literally going on, as you can see. So I did this back test to record my entry criteria procedures I go through before I do enter a trade. So I gave you an example of how like my trading section or my trading day looks like. I hope you pick a lot of nuggets from these things, if especially if you're on my mentorship. Like incorporate into how you do your things, how you pick trades, and you are going to see good results. So literally, this trade is in profit. We are in small profit. I took the trade, and you see, I'm going to break even when the trade gives me one. Normally, I break even when the trade gives me 1.5. Okay, so I'm supposed to break even around here. But all that I'm looking for is I'm looking for a push to the downside like this, and a break above it. Then I'm going to break even. But if it doesn't happen that way and it gets here, I'll also break even. Okay, so I'm putting the risk on the trade and I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to see anything, whichever way I'm going to take it. Okay, so that is it for today. See you in other lessons. Okay, bye.